Hey guys, this is Maggie from Magnificent Tarot, and I am back to do another How Do They Feel video series, and this is going to be for the sign of Scorpio. Hey Scorpio. Scorpio, this is going to be for my Scorpios with suns, my Scorpio moons, risings, and Venus signs, okay? This is going to be how your partner feels. I'm going to try to make sure that I make it about how they feel. Sometimes I go into how you guys feel, because sometimes I pick up your energy heavy. This is a general reading, so it may not apply to everybody. Please take what resonates with you, okay? And the energies are reversible, so I may say this is how your partner feels. It may be how you feel, okay? So just take what resonates. This card came out again, financial constraints. So during the pre-shuffle, this card came out. So you guys are definitely in the past having some issues where finances are healing from some financial issues. It looks like somebody had to move out of a home. There were some arguments or disputes about money when it came to a partnership, and it looks like somebody is trying to figure out between two paths. Two of Wands energy, Two of Swords energy is coming up heavy here. You guys, thank you so much for my subscribers, people that have been with me since day one. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for continually supporting and leaving comments and liking my videos. And for the ones that don't like the videos, thank you for the attention and energy. Thank you for taking the time out to hit the dislike button, but I do appreciate you all the same. And to my new viewers or new subscribers, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. Okay, and if you like my information, if you like my videos and my messages resonate, please go ahead and like and leave a comment. Show your girl love, okay? But yeah, definitely, I'm going to get some clarifiers out because I have a 4, so definitely focus on stability. This could be the stability of a relationship. Feeling like one person was doing more. I feel like the 6 of Pentacles energy where somebody wasn't pulling their weight in this situation here. When I split the deck, I have carrying connections and envy, so there's definitely an energy of lack here. So somebody, and envy doesn't necessarily mean you're jealous of someone or anything like that. It just, it can be, but envy comes up when there is a focus on lack of what you don't have, what the relationship is missing, what the person's missing, etc. One more card, Spirit, thank you. And I got yin yang. You need to trust your intuition. This is about cycles, closing and ending. This is the cyclical action, moving in, the cycles moving in and out of your experience here. The ebb and flow of the universe is constantly balancing out, and we're constantly going in and out of cycles here. This card talks about yin yang, which is the feminine versus masculine, which is logic versus intuitive or passivity, or just going within here for this particular deck. Let me get the exact wording. I think it's passivity, passive versus active, or intuitive versus logical. There we go. Okay, so let's, ooh, my bad. Let me get these cards in frame. Okay, so definitely, you guys, this person that we're talking about, this could be their sun, moon, rising as well. They could be the Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But this love interest is definitely focused on financial issues, or was experiencing some financial difficulties that may have been the reason why they haven't approached you or offered you a new beginning. I see there's a delay here with the door to romance showing up at the bottom of the deck. A new beginning was stalled or missed or delayed. This is because somebody may have not felt like they were able to provide to this connection. But I do also feel like an energy of no equal give and take when it came to this connection as well. Let's clarify carrying connections as a supporting energy. Ooh, 3 to the 4 of Wands. Very interesting. Somebody waiting for their ships to come in. So 3s are about partnerships, building, okay, progress, growth, also expression, communicating. So what I feel like is there was a focus on success. There was a focus on building a sturdy foundation. We have the 3 to the 4, which is positive. Very positive, actually, to have these two cards next to each other, because that's a progression. So there was a focus on building a stable foundation, but as you know, wands are fire. Wands represent fire, the fire element, and this represents action, doing things, okay? Setting goals, planning with the Three of Wands, planning for the future, trying to manifest something, build something. Somebody was trying to plan so they can have the Four of Wands in the future. There's a stability in the future, okay? Okay, that's better. So, but we have caring connections here. Now, don't get me wrong, we have caring connection. This could be also somebody involved in a third-party situation, somebody being manipulative, being married but having something outside of the home as well. I have the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles showing up when I split the deck here. So definitely there's an energy of somebody seeking some type of excitement, but I do feel like there was a beginning or some type of attempt to build something here. Someone's planning for the future is what I'm feeling like. Future. Maybe this is why the connection, maybe there was a break or separation. Somebody was on their King of Pentacles energy or vibe, trying to really get their finances together. Or they were already supporting another home, and they can support you if you were part of a third party situation. This is also about assistance, giving, and cooperation and partnerships. Like I said, I feel like somebody wasn't giving as much to you because they were already given to another home here. So you're missing one of the wands. You know, you're holding two wands on your end. There's only one wand on this end because somebody else was already given to another place. So there was a little bit of trickery, a little bit of finessing. Somebody was trying to make magic happen. They were trying to hold these two situations together, okay? But financially, they couldn't keep up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so the Magician is here. This could be also somebody trying to manifest a future with you, but they can't get to the point where they could offer you anything stable because they don't have the funds. You know what I'm saying? These are really good cards together. But in context, when we look at what we're clarifying, this makes a lot of sense that those two scenarios would fit. So we have third party not being able to give to one situation because they're already giving to another, or somebody not feeling financially stable enough to give to this situation and can't offer anything stable. So there is indecision. Now, I do see that someone is trying to decide between two situations, two paths. What are these two paths, Spirit? Please clarify. So remember, the Door to Romance is the under the deck, bottom of the deck energy. Yeah, we do have some deceit, deception. We do have someone trying to strategize. This doesn't necessarily have to be a thief or deception, but it's more about being cunning, subtle manipulation. But I feel like someone's trying to strategize. It's someone that wants to gain something. Sometimes they do it in an underhanded way, but it doesn't necessarily mean someone is deceitful. It means someone is being resourceful, someone is being smart. They're taking a logical approach to things, because it does make sense when it clarifies the Indecision card, because the decisions take sword energy, air energy. This is when you use, you know, logic over logic and reason instead of the emotions. So somebody is trying to find take a different approach, or a resourceful or approach to starting something new here. But what's stopping them is there may be some deception. It could be self-deception, or there's some indecision that's preventing them from starting this. And I think it's because this person is operating out of a consciousness of lack, where they just don't feel like they can financially support you here, holding on to their little coins here. They may not have the money to, and I feel like they're deceiving themselves, thinking that, oh, they're not, that you're not going to want them because they may not make a lot of money. You know, maybe this is the perception, and it may be false. If it's not false, then this person may be doing things in a way where it's not forthcoming. This could be setbacks, postponements, or obstacles. This is someone hoping and wishing to be able to make a good decision, being afraid that they might make the wrong decision. This is also someone trying to escape from another situation. Okay. They're just afraid. I mean, it's really avoidance. I really feel like this is really just coming off as avoidance here. They're avoiding giving a cup to you, possibly, or giving a cup. Yeah, Page of Cup reversed. Maybe this person is avoiding giving you a cup, or avoiding accepting a cup from another party. Okay? Because I do see there's two paths to pass. So we have the Ace of Cups. This is a potential for a new beginning, but there's someone avoiding a cup being offered to them. This could be the universe letting them know that you are the best match for them, and they may be avoiding this new beginning with you because maybe something happened in the past where they were disappointed or rejected. Okay, or this could be them wanting to reject this cup. I mean, it does make sense that it came right after someone wants to reject an offer. So we have Envy clarifying the indecision card. So I want to read a little bit from the book about indecision. Now keep in mind, I do pay attention to numerology. So I have a 4, a 5 here, clarifying, caring, connection, 5. So this could be challenges or changes within a relationship. And then we have the 4, which is representing the stability, the solid foundations. We already talked about that. Indecision's 8. So this is about taking action, needing to make a decision. This is about needing to make a decision, need to make a decision quick. 8s also talk about growth, expansion, and karma. Okay, somebody's afraid of reaping what they sow because they know if they make the wrong decision, they're gonna have to reap the consequences of that. So let's talk about indecision card 8. So this is about which choice to make. This card marks the presence of 2 or more possible choices in your life. This person may have options, and I feel like this person is maybe rejecting an offer from somebody else. I really just feel that. Or this could be you rejecting their offer because they may have been deceitful in the past, or you are thinking about it, okay? Or they think you're not being able to make up your mind because what they did in the past. However that resonates, somebody can't make a decision because somebody was deceitful. So they're thinking about rejecting an offer is what I'm getting. But this marks that you have multiple options, right? And it shows you anxiously looking at 2 roads, wondering which one would be the better choice. Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus in your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. And this has to do with, this is overthinking, overanalysis. This is definitely Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy, but really Gemini energy, where it reminds me of the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords mixed together. Like, can't make up your mind, you know, really just stuck, you know, at a crossroads, or just a stalemate. You get stuck in not being able to make a choice because you're being too critical, overthinking it. Okay, so self-doubt is keeping you stuck. So somebody is thinking about rejecting an offer, or, you know, they don't know. They're stuck because they may have multiple options and they're trying to see which one is the best choice. There's 2 or more people that they're trying to choose between here. That's a lot of cards. Yeah, but I'm going to keep them. Someone's not paying attention to their intuition, and they're not being honest with themselves. They're not being forthcoming or honest with you. This may be how they feel about you, but it looks like this person is not trusting their intuition. They're not being completely honest. They're not communicating how they really feel. Okay, this person may be spying on you, trying to gain information to help them make their decision. They're afraid of taking a risk here. But it's like they're getting discontent and bored. And look, this is them possibly missing this opportunity because they're stuck. They're stuck here contemplating, in contemplation mode, with their hands crossed, pouting, not being able to make a decision. And it's being clarified by envy. This card is 20, so this is 2. This is, like I said, reminding me of that 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands energy. But I feel like with the 2 of Wands, it's like you know you made a choice, but you're just waiting to make that move. And I feel like the 2 of Swords is just like you're like back and forth in your mind. So with this particular card, envy, this talks about lack and dissatisfaction. This makes a lot of sense with this 4 of Swords, this 4 of Cups energy, being dissatisfied, being discontent, and being bored. This person could be involved with another person, or be in a situation where they're there because of financial reasons. And I feel like they may be bored in that present situation, but because they're loyal to that person, they may not want to leave that situation, Scorpio. Okay? But they are definitely dissatisfied, and they feel a lot of lack. They don't feel abundance with that person. They don't feel spontaneity. It talks about somebody having everything that they have, but it's not enough. They are basically longing for something more. It's like whoever this is may be with you, but it's like they're still longing for something else. Okay, instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction. This card upright is telling you to let go of jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Okay. You may feel like somebody doesn't appreciate you, or this person may not feel appreciated. They feel like whatever they do is not enough, or in the situation that they're currently in, they're not happy, they're dissatisfied. They feel like no matter what they do, they're not being valued or appreciated, and they feel like whoever they're with is wanting more, or maybe cheating, or this could be them feeling like you're cheating and like they're not enough, and they may be a little jealous. They feel like you have options. They feel like you're rejecting them because you have options. This is how they feel. Okay. So the thinking woman in the reverse, wow, you know, Libra had the thinking man in reverse in that position, which is interesting. You may be dealing with the Libra. So if you are, check out the Libra video. And they also had the door to romance. So they feel like the door to romance is closing. Y'all maybe Scorpio, Libra may be dealing with each other. I mean, all signs are here, but definitely feel like there could be arguments between you and this person. I just saw the Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to release themselves. I do see someone wanting to apologize or to come back out of the cold. We have the Two of Swords showing up. Yeah, wanting to come from out of the cold, but I really don't feel like this person is really content, because this is just a page. Two of Swords, just wanting to come out of confusion or wanting to get out of the stalemate, but there is a lack of passion, a lack of romance in this connection. This person may feel that, you know, there's a lack of connection. They feel like maybe you're not appreciating them. Maybe they feel like whatever they try to offer you is not enough, and this is why they kind of like, and I hate to say this, you know, this is them, you know, I'm not justifying their behavior, but they feel like because they're not getting the passion and the recognition at home, they kind of go out and they do their little thing on the side. And again, the Knight of Swords came back out. Lots of arguments. They feel like they're being treated unfairly. Okay. And I also feel like somebody's reaping what they sow as well. There's conflicts. We have somebody's trying to be controlling. Yeah. And they want to let go of this burden. They're tired of the conflicts, but they want to close out this cycle and they want a new beginning, but there is definitely some settling. It's the same mistakes, you know, people are making the same mistakes. I feel like somebody didn't learn their lesson here with the World card reverse. I feel like, you know, just going around in circles when it comes to trying to reach a decision to either stay, work on this situation, or leave. This could be, if this is a third party, this person is trying to decide whether they should leave their current partnership, which is not doing so good, and take a risk with you. So now the thinking woman is 47, which is 11. 11 is a very powerful number. And I kind of feel like, I mean, the reverse, this is another woman. This is female of wisdom and understanding. In the reverse, it talks about a new love interest in the upright, but in the reverse, it talks about a woman who is misleading you. So this person may be dealing with a woman that's very misleading, very manipulative, very controlling. Yep, see? 5 of Wands, lots of conflicts with whoever they're dealing with. The clarification is there's going to be a new cycle. Somebody's going to end the cycle and make a decision. I'm taking note of the Ace of Cups. It didn't necessarily pop out, but it did catch my, there it go again. It's catching my attention, so I'm going to keep it. So definitely there's going to be an ending of a relationship. Someone's going to release this commitment. It's a burden. They're not going to keep playing the fool. Someone definitely wants a new beginning, and it's going to be with you. If you're in a situation where you're dealing with someone that's already in a committed relationship, what I am seeing is there needs to be a transformation. Now, if you're in a relationship with this person, there needs to be a transformation of this relationship in order to have a new beginning. But somebody needs to release old habits, things that need to be no longer serves the relationship. There's rebellion. There's somebody being rebellious, somebody taking an unconventional approach to things, have infidelity, having third-party situation. But there needs to be an ending to the betrayal Someone needs to stop making bad decisions in order for this relationship to strive. Okay, and then what's also under that is the Knight of Wands, promiscuity. Somebody is out here being a ho. Lots of arguments, disputes, and this is causing a rift in this happy home because somebody is not wanting to open up, and someone's being very selfish and stubborn and very deceitful. Somebody's about to walk away. Sometimes it takes you walking away to get that clarity because you want your peace of mind. You want your peace of mind. Somebody's going to wait for their ships to come in elsewhere. They're planning. Somebody is literally thinking about traveling. You may be at a distance from this person. This person is thinking about traveling towards you or wanting to reunite with you. But they are a little bit guarded here. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Or they feel like you're guarded. They feel like you're going to be like the King of Swords and chop their heads off when they try to come back in. But they do want a new cycle. And they do want to offer you something stable, okay? So that is how they feel. Let me get a card of advice here. Give me some advice for our beautiful Scorpions, please, Spirit. Holy Spirit. Ooh. So the advice is in here. It's to stand strong. Don't give up. They're asking you not to give up just yet. There's some things that you may not know. This person may not be telling you everything or how they truly feel. What is the challenge for Scorpios in this love interest? What is the challenge for Scorpio in this love interest? Thank you, Spirit. The Hangman. Looking at things from a different perspective. I like to look at this like dropping that hole, like releasing this shit or releasing the fears or indecision about this person. It could be you needing to make a decision and you're thinking about not giving this person a chance. If this is a man, I feel like men, this is really, some men may be thinking about a woman and may be thinking that this woman is, you know, giving up on a particular feminine energy. But I think this card is asking you to look at things from a different perspective, but it is in the reverse. So it can be asking you to release this energy in order for the new beginning to start. Remember, death must take place. Judgment is calling my name. Yeah, there needs to be a judgment. So yeah, you may have to end things in order to have that new beginning. Okay, you may needing to release, or you needing to release those tendencies and behaviors that's preventing, and this could be insecurities, fears, preventing this relationship from thriving, or this could be you not sacrificing yourself anymore for this relationship and allowing a separation to take place in order for that person to transform and come back brand new. Okay, so that is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.